Okay, let me get straight into this because I did a video previously about the AJ fight. I gave a little analysis on it. And obviously the fight's gone now. We know the results. We know that Usyk won. And we obviously, people are focusing more on the aftermath of the fight. AJ's, if I could say, outburst or what he said afterwards. I'm seeing all kind of people trolling him, all kind of things online, people doing the little memes, all of these kind of things. And I got to thinking, wow, like, at first I thought, my brother, what are you doing? Come on, man. The jail talk, we don't, I mean, some people say it was good, but the cursing and all of this, But then I thought, when I heard it, when I saw the trolling, I thought to myself, mate, the kind of pressure that this guy is under is phenomenal. Everyone's rooting on him. British boxing was rooting on him. The pressure that is put on him from peers, from people that he don't even know. The pull in him trying to be pleasing and meet the demands of everybody. And then this guy Usyk, he's got all his belts, what he's worked his career for. Obviously, this fight meant everything to him to get his belts back. Because AJ often talks about having a goal. This guy's pretty much, I think, stomped out. Well, I wouldn't say stomped out, but he's most definitely delayed that goal. All of these pressures are on him. He mentioned previously before the fight he weren't getting good sleep. He's a young man still. So much pressure on him. Training and everything. I think what may have annoyed him, obviously I'm not in his head, none of us are, but to know, when you've worked yourself off, and you know when you've put in the work that you can't, when Usyk beat him the first time, maybe he went in that fight a bit blind. Maybe he didn't, he heard the hype, and that's the thing, another thing. A lot of people were hyping up Usyk all the way throughout, all running up. And not that Usyk isn't, as they say, the pound for pound best technical boxer. Not that he's not that. But all of those things get into your head. And I personally believe when Joshua lost to Ruiz, I don't believe he's been the same. I believe there's been changes. I think when he first fought Ruiz, he fought him with the usual strategy. And Ruiz went down, he went to finish Ruiz off. And as he was trying to finish Ruiz off, Ruiz threw a counterpunch that shook his world. And what I've noticed from then, when he came to fight Ruiz the second time, is he learned more about boxing, the art of punching, not getting hit, but was more reserved. So what I saw and seen since Ruiz is that even when it seems like Joshua's hit you and he's shaking you up now, because there were times where you could see in the fight he shook up Usyk, it seems like he's a bit reluctant to go in and steamroll in and try to finish the job off, because I feel that counterpunch possibility that caught him with Ruiz is still there. And I'm not saying I'm not saying like be like Wilder and just start throwing windmill hands when you've got the person hurt, but that animal instinct to just, I'm finishing you off now, I'm not seeing it again. But Joshua did very well. He fought, he did better than the first time. I think the first time he kind of went in there just a bit, maybe not expecting or not knowing how good Usyk was. This time, I think what really got to him is that he was hungry, he was dedicated, he kept himself out, kind of the media, was saying all the right things, and trained hard. That's what I think he did. So to lose, I think he's thinking, what more have I got to do? And I think in his mind, the draws, the scoring was unanimous on one occasion. So it was a close fight to some. And so maybe in his mind, he thought he won that. One of the things I would say is, and people might not like this, I think AJ's got too many yes men around him. You can hear from the corner some of the times that they're telling him, go on, you won this round, And for a fact, he ain't won this round. Don't lie to the guy. You got to tell him, step it up. keep going. You're not winning. You got to tell him at the points where, okay, look, you need a knockout. Because if this goes to points, it's not in your favor. You need a man that's going to be in your corner, that's going to tell you the real. And I don't know if he's got that. I don't know. But I enjoyed the fight. I'm disappointed for him. People, please allow him, because I can't put myself in that situation. And we can't, because we don't know the mental pressure is breaking. You've had the fight. The emotion is there. There's so many factors that could lead to it. How you handle yourself, you know, I feel for the guy. So he's in my prayers. But I will say this. It's so easy to, he's done so many rights, and with the one wrong he's done, all those rights have been overwritten, forgotten. And this is how people are. This is how we are. We just hang on to people's wrongs. You know, people are trolling him, people getting their likes and their followers and their viewing off the back of his demise. Let's not do that. Come on. He'll be back, AJ. You probably ain't gonna watch this, but I'm still rooting for you. I still think there's big fights out there for you. To me, you're still one of the best in the UK, one of the best in the heavyweight division, and I'm still proud of what you've accomplished.